Okay, so the crockpot meal for dinner tonight is going to be a creamy chicken sausage and pasta meal. All of this is under $10. Everything can be found at Walmart, and I'll make sure to list the prices of each item on the screen, that what it costs to get this from Walmart, so you'll have an idea of the cost of all of the ingredients. So just to kind of go down the list of the things we're going to be using, super easy. We're just going to need some pasta, whatever pasta of your choice. I'm using penne, some cream cheese, a jar of marinara sauce, half of an onion, 1 bell pepper, and then chicken sausage. And so I've already cut up my chicken sausage. I'm going to throw everything but the pasta into the crock pot, let it cook for a couple hours, and then at the end I'm going to throw in the pasta with some water and let that cook, and then we'll be done. It's that easy. Super quick, easy dinner for tonight. Okay, so tonight's crock pot meal is going to be a chicken and gnocchi soup. I love this meal. This is one of my favorite soups. It's gloomy and rainy out, so I thought it would be perfect for tonight. So I'm just gonna go down all of the ingredients, the list of ingredients that I'm gonna be using to dump into my crock pot before I get started. All of these items can be purchased at Walmart. I'll list the price on the screen of all the items of what they cost at Walmart. Everything here for this meal is under $10, which is pretty amazing. Although some of my items, as you can tell, aren't Walmart brand. I had them in my pantry, so rather than buy them, I just pulled them from my pantry. But I will list them on what they cost from Walmart. So first I have 2 large chicken breasts here that I'm gonna season and toss into my crock pot first. And then I have some garlic I'm gonna throw in there. And then my seasonings that I have are parsley, basil, onion powder, and garlic powder. And then this is just like a regular onion, garlic powder, and like salt and pepper blend that I got from Sam's Club that I'm actually gonna season my chicken with. And then you're gonna need a can of evaporated milk, a handful of carrots, handful of celery, an onion, but I'm only gonna use half of this onion, a bag of spinach. You're only gonna use about a half of the bag though. And then 4 cups of chicken broth, and then probably add in some water as well, and then a package of gnocchi there. So I'm just gonna get my chicken seasoned in the crock pot, dice up all of my veggies, throw those in as well, and then I'm gonna throw in a few other items with the veggie and chicken mixture. Those are gonna cook on high for about 4 or so hours first, and then I'm gonna add in other ingredients later. So let's get going on that. Also, another ingredient I forgot to mention that we're going to be using is cornstarch. I'll list the small cornstarch from Walmart on the screen. It's pretty cheap. We're only going to be using about a couple tablespoons of that we're going to put into the soup later to help thicken it up. Okay, so my chicken has been cooking in the chicken broth with the veggies now for about 4 or 5 hours. So I'm actually gonna get it shredded just straight in the crock pot with 2 forks. And then I've also added in 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and with about 2 tablespoons of cold water. So I'm gonna pour that in after I shred the chicken. And then I'm gonna pour in the can of evaporated milk and the gnocchi and let that cook for about an hour. And then I'll add in probably a little bit more water depending on how thick it gets, and then the spinach and let that cook down as well for a little bit after that. And then the soup will be ready. Super easy. Tonight's crock pot dinner is going to be salsa chicken tacos. So this is a super easy, quick dump and go kind of recipe. It's gonna take probably less than 5 minutes to get everything ready to go in the crock pot. Everything here is around $10, which is great for this meal, and it will probably be leftovers that we'll be able to have the next couple days for like lunch or whatnot. So just to kind of go over everything that I'm going to be using for this recipe, I have 2 large chicken breasts in the crock pot here. I'm actually going to season with some taco seasoning, so you can just get a pack of taco seasoning. You're going to just pour that over the chicken breast, and then I'm going to pour in salsa. And I have some veggies I'm going to just throw in because I have them on hand. I actually have some mushrooms that are about to go. They're kind of turning, so I want to use them before they go bad. So I'm gonna throw in mushrooms. I'm gonna get those washed and throw them in. Dice up an onion, half of an onion. Might not even use this whole thing. And then a green bell pepper that I had in my refrigerator. So I'm gonna get this clean and chopped up and thrown in there as well. And then I have a can of black beans. So I have the chicken in here. I'll throw everything in and I'll let it cook for, I don't know, 6 or so hours on low. And then when this is all done cooking, I am going to dish it up like kind of burrito taco style. So I'm gonna dice up some avocado to go with it, and then just to have 2 options to show you, you could use taco shells or tortilla shells, but either or, I'll leave the price on the screen of one or the other to go with this dinner. Super easy. So I'm gonna get going on washing my bell pepper, my mushrooms, getting the stuff chopped up, and then throwing it all in the crock pot and letting it cook for 6 or 7 hours on low.